should go ahead and start talking about the new movie.
You want to talk about it?
Oh, are we doing it?
I think it's time.
I think
Time
we're
for
doing
a
it.
new movie review.
Okay, now, phew. Tired of talking about that other movie. Sheesh. Okay, Fantastic Four: The First Steps came out in 2025. Jonathan, where were you in 2025?
Here in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Nice. I was with you at the movie theater.
Yes.
Okay, so
Also, just to put it out there, spoilers, by the way, for the new movie.
spoilers for Rise of the Silver Surfer and First Steps, if you haven't seen either of them.
Same movie.
Same.
Not the same, but kind of the same.
Well,
I will say, having watched the new one, it helped me not be as confused by the Rise of the Silver Surfer version.
yeah. No, yeah, for sure.
I know what's going on here.
Yeah, we didn't know anything about the Galactus, yet we'd seen it, and it's just like he's an alien that leads him. Why can't he find his own dang planets? You know, that's what I don't understand.
I don't know. Mm-hmm.
Really, just bad at navigation. Some people just need GPS for everything. Okay, I think we should first talk about our expectations. I really want to get into the cast, but our expectations, my expectation of this movie was that I kind of knew it wasn't going to be a origin story, although I love a good orange story. Origin story.
Yeah.
But we've seen that, I guess. And I think the movie did a really good job of like chopping that up at the beginning and just straight up telling us what happened. Through like an Apollo 13 style.
I loved that. Yeah, that was like really
60s.
cool.
Ooh.
Just looked like NASA space footage, you know?
Yeah.
Of them like suiting up. I thought that was pretty cool.
Yep. And then it's like giving us the whole story and like who's like they've been married and you know we figure out that they're expecting. And I thought that wasn't going to happen till the end of the movie. I thought she's going to be pregnant the whole time.
Yeah.
But and then you know I thought I knew Silver Surfer was going to be in this one, but then again I had no idea what Silver Surfer was. Based off of, I mean I knew what it was, but I just thought.
But you've played the character for hours.
I've played the character, and it's not. He's fast. It's not really the surfer; it's really the surfboard.
They're not connected.
Not connected. Yeah. What were your first impressions of the new movie?
Impressions or just like expectations?
Expectations. Sorry, we'll go to impressions.
Well, I knew it'd been a long time coming, so there was a lot of pressure for them to get it right, and I was hoping for like I mean I like these older Fantastic Four movies, so I was really hoping for it to be good. And kind of my expectations was like I expected it to be mostly a standalone story, but also kind of point us in a direction. Okay, where are these MCU movies going next with like Doomsday and that sort of thing?
Okay.
I don't think it really did that too much. I think it was just kind of I have an idea of what's going to happen next.
Encapsulation.
But yeah. Let's see. I guess I didn't even know. Like there was a question: would like Doctor Doom show up in this movie or not?
Doom.
Sorry, that was a that was my Herbie impression.
Dr. Doom. You're Herbie. Yeah, Herbie was really good. Good character. I guess he was a part of the 70s cartoon.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really know all the comics and stuff, but
yeah.
But I liked that. It was kind of like a Wall-E character.
Yeah. It was really sweet. I loved just the I mean, obviously everybody knows that it's like a 60s like Jetson futuristic universe that they're in. So it's not really the same universe as like our Avengers or even like the
Mhm.
Thunderbolts or Guardians of the Galaxy.
And that was a thing too. Is I didn't know, would this event cause them to be like in the same universe, because there's that whole plot within like, oh, we're gonna have to move the Earth over here, you know.
Why don't we? Why don't we take Bikini Bottom and put it somewhere else?
I
I
was like,
think the plot lost me. Let me say that the
okay,
whole
okay.
one thing, I'm absolutely sick and tired of space in MCU, with
Oh,
the
okay.
caveat of it being like NASA style, like we're going up, and it's like that vibe.
Yeah.
I'm so tired of it. Like Guardians of the Galaxy is passable because it's something I already love,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm so tired of portals, bro.
Mm.
Like it's just like solving the problem by like pushing a problem away, or like we're gonna go into space to solve the problem
Mm-hmm.
that's affecting us. We're gonna save the world by leaving it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so annoying to me. I don't know. They already like. I guess it was worth it just to go into space, because that was a really cool scene, the launching
Mm-hmm.
scene.
Yeah.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready for a new space movie. There hasn't been many of those in 2020s.
Hmm.
In the 2020s.
I heard the
Um,
new Fast and Furious movie might go to space.
no, it's not. Are you serious?
Or didn't they go to space in one of them?
I don't know.
You saw the last one.
I saw the last one, but I didn't pay attention. I
Okay.
would have noticed if they went to
Mm.
space.
Oh, okay.
They didn't go to space, did they?
Okay.
Fast and Furious 11, Apollo 11, Apollo 2
Fantastic Four.
Furious.
They're they're not the first family.
Appalling.
I know family.
um,
Okay, let's talk about the cast of the new one, because
okay,
I feel
yes.
like when we announced the cast, I was on board with all of them except for Pedro Pascal. I was
And
like,
I was still on the Pedro Pascal train at that point.
okay.
Nowadays, I'm kind of tired of him, but not for the
Mm-hmm.
reasons that he's trending on TikTok for. I think that's different.
Mm.
Um,
Well,
but I'm just so
overall,
tired of him. Like, here's another
yeah,
movie where Pedro Pascal is gonna go into space and protect a child with unknown powers.
yeah. Well, for me with Pedro Pascal, I actually did think he did a do. Let me say that again.
I
He
think
did
you
a do.
did it. What are you, Walmart
Okay.
yodeling boy, Mason Ramsey?
Yodel, hey.
Okay, Pedro Pascal, go.
So I was critical of Pedro, but overall, like I actually did think he did it. I can't say the
I
sentence. I am
think he
having a hard.
did do a good job.
Did it good. Too many did it.
Bippity boppity
How
boo.
about
You know,
how about
how may I serve you?
cut? You start over.
No, we're keeping it in. How did he do that, dude? Diggity dog did dog. You know, how did he do that?
He did a good job.
I think
Okay,
we're
I'll
clipping
admit
this.
it.
I think we're clipping this.
Maybe miscast,
Yoder
but he
Dieter.
did fine.
Maybe miscast. Yeah, he was fine. Uh, I did also realize. Now we were talking about this in the previous movie from 2007, that like I don't like Reed Richards anymore because of him, because of
Mm,
that movie.
hmm
And I used to love Reed Richards. He might have been one of my favorite ones, but
hmm
like top four at least. And
Of the Fantastic Four.
yeah. Um, but this one was a little different. He was like, he had a good balance of like smart, but also like really focused on his family. Like he's having a kid,
hmm
but also like he's more focused on like the hospital bed and the crib.
hmm
So that's like, that was a, like where you're focusing. Where's your
Yeah.
focus at right now? You know?
hmm
Um, but I think he did do a good job. I'm just like, he's been in 3 movies in the past 4 months
Mm.
in theaters. And like it's like 3 at one time. Not even 4 months. In this month, he's in The Materialist, the one A24 movie about COVID with Joaquin Phoenix. I forgot about. I don't know what it's called.
Mhm.
And then this movie. And I think he's getting Chris Pratted.
Yeah, for sure.
But I mean, he's good. He's a good character. He's not
Mhm.
giving like super Reed Richards to me, but I don't know
Mm-hmm.
this new Reed Richards. So
Mm-hmm.
happy with that.
I liked his characterization in this one.
Yeah.
He kind of had this like overly cautious, well, like, trying to. He wants to make sure there's nothing wrong with the child and everything. So he's running all these tests and everything. I feel like that's very in with the character. But then also he has this kind of like self-doubt too that he kind of expresses, and like he's just really concerned. I don't know. I did like what he was doing. Overall, I think someone else could have might have had a better look or something, or could have.
I think he
played
would have
it a little
done
bit
better
better
than John Krasinski did.
Yeah.
People wanted that so bad.
Yeah.
And yeah, whatever. He could have done good, I guess. But only if Emily Blunt was Sue Storm.
Yeah, they got to be the pair,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, Sue Storm, Vanessa Kirby.
You're a big fan of her. She was in the Mission Impossible. Well, you just said. I mean, not like that. Shoot, dog. Shoot. I wasn't accusing you of nothing. I'm just saying you like the Mission Impossible movies.
Yeah. She was also in The Crown, so I knew that. I knew she was a good actress and that she was going to do good in the role.
Yeah. Abby whispered over to me. She's like, "Oh, she's from The Crown." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I haven't finished that or started it really. I need to watch it though.
I haven't finished that show mainly because I haven't started.
Oh man, I need to finish that show.
What episode you on? One.
I think it's called like Pilot. I want to start.
But I'm really into flight and aviation, so it could be a pretty good show.
The Crown.
The pilot episode.
Oh, who's the pilot? I've been trying to figure out who's the pilot this whole time. But it's just a queen.
Remind me of that Community episode where Abed takes the class of just like that sitcom study.
Oh,
of who's the boss.
Yes.
Then he disproves the teacher's like entire thesis
episode recently. No, she is not the boss. How about you teach the class, Abed?
Okay.
Cool. Talk about a great show. That's a really good show.
It's a good one.
I need to finish that actually, but I already have.
Have you watched all of Arrested Development?
Yeah, even the Netflix seasons, I think.
So, do you remember like the Fantastic Four connection, where like,
no,
like Tobias, like he thinks he's getting cast in like a new Fantastic Four movie, but it's like a musical version or something, and like there's a lot of he's like dressed up as the Thing and stuff.
No way.
I can't remember exactly what goes on, but I remember it being pretty funny.
He, in fact, was not a Fantastic Four. I need to watch that show again. That was really good.
I think it was like the later seasons, 3 or 4 or something, but
like the Netflix.
I think it was a Netflix
15
thing.
years later.
Yeah.
Downhill.
Sure. Okay.
One thing that Abby said to me about the Fantastic Four movie, she was saying, I mean, it was really good, but like I'm kind of tired of the MCU like solving the problem by the main character having the idea just come to him. Like, oh, I've got it. How about we do this? Or like, wow, guys, I solved it. Guys, I solved it. Like, And it also was very unbelievable because one, the whole world is like, you guys can do no wrong. You're great. It's like the Truman Show, like weird stuff. But then
Yeah.
like all the bridges being built to the exact schematics, like that's really impossible. And like I don't know how long it was, like 3 weeks. Like I feel like
Yeah.
there's so much human error that could have happened if the Silver Surfer hadn't
Mm-hmm.
Gondor's arrow. Is it Gondor from Guardians? You know what I mean?
Yondu?
Yondu. What's Gondor? It's
That's
probably
Lord
some
of the
Star
Rings.
Wars thing. Oh, really? Me and my boy Boromir just drinking brewskis
Boromir.
at Gondor, bro.
It's gonna blow the horn of Gondor. Call for aid. Joseph Quinn.
Joseph Quinn, my favorite part of this movie.
Mhm.
And I did not think so because I was a Thing stan for the whole time. And
Mm-hmm.
Eben Moss, last name, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
We're huge fans of. Well, I am a huge fan of. I was
Mm-hmm.
talking about Abby and me, but
Uh-huh.
like, because we watched The Bear. We actually just watched an episode tonight or last night.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a good show, and he's like such a good character, and he's a really good actor. And fun
Mm-hmm.
fact, he's also played a president, not Joseph Quinn. Evan.
Oh.
He
Mm-hmm.
played John Quincy Adams as a teenager in the John Adams miniseries.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's just like, "Thank you, cousin." Chicago anger issues kind of guy. So I thought like him being in The Bear like casted him in this movie,
Mm-hmm.
like showing that he can act in that. I feel like that's what put him on the map.
Yeah.
And he's a really good actor. And I guess we'll talk about Joseph Quinn. But Joseph Quinn, we know him as Eddie from Stranger Things
Mm-hmm.
and probably some other things. His character's so much better. I love his character so much more than Chris Evans, Fantastic Four Johnny.
Yeah.
Like has so much more depth, and he's just like he's jokey, and he's like immature, of course, but he's not like a deadbeat either. You know, he's like
Yeah.
he's gonna solve a problem.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a problem. How's he gonna solve it? You know. What did you think? Did you like him? I think he's my favorite of them. Any Fantastic Four member.
Yeah, I mean, I really loved both of them, like Johnny and the Thing in this one. I felt like they, and especially Johnny though, I felt like his character elevated from what's come before, like for the better. I feel
Yeah.
like still a lot of those same personality traits are there, but just like, yeah, he's just more.
He's a fireball.
He just has more heart to him, and not in like a charming way. So trying to like, I don't know. He's not like a womanizer kind of thing. Like he's just like
fireproof lingerie tip.
I mean, I still have like a soft spot for like that first, Chris Evans portrayal and everything. But at the same time, I did like this a little bit better. I did.
And that's okay because we still have, well, we don't anymore. Spoiler. We have Captain America, I guess, but and he at the end of the day he did do better Captain America. You can't deny that. So overall, I still kind of like minus the. I guess if you want to talk about the Thing, you should.
Yeah,
I loved his beard.
The beard was cool. Yeah. And
grinding.
they didn't. There was, I guess you don't really see a lot of it in this one, but I like seeing what's like there might be a relationship there with like the teacher and stuff. That was kind of cool.
Yeah, that was really
that was really funny when he's talking to like the kids on the playground and everything. They're like, lift the car,
throw it,
throw it.
They're right at the kids.
That
Maybe I
was
should
good.
throw
That
it
was
next
good.
time. They're really sweet together. I hope she comes back and they do
Hmm. Yeah,
more of a
I really
arc.
liked the whole cast. Really, you know
Yeah.
what bothered me the most out of the entire movie is her giving birth to a baby in space.
In a black hole escaping.
I felt like I was just too OCD about like stuff is gonna get everywhere. Like we need to contain this situation. This is too
Yeah.
clean.
Hey, I don't know. Maybe they got
But
some technology or something.
mhm.
I mean, it was kind of funny though when they like took her pants off and they just flew off. Like, oh, this baby's coming. um,
um, and
but yeah, that
another
was
thing I liked,
stressful.
yeah, I was gonna say you also really feel more than any of the other iterations that I've seen. Like they feel like a family. Like I like the way
Really,
they sit
they do
down.
family dinner.
They do family dinner and everything. Like they they even stepped in to like help with the baby and everything.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
um, they really did feel, yeah, they really did feel like a family. So I thought
yeah.
that was pretty good.
Um,
Soundtrack, maybe one
soundtrack.
of the best Marvel themes ever.
What
I think
are
so.
you talking about?
You have the floor.
You're yanking my chain, dog.
I didn't even know you had a chain.
It's getting yanked. Okay. Yes, it's good, but it felt so repetitive. It was like the Batman movie with Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Pattinson.
Hmm.
I was like, at the end of the movie, I was like, I'm kind of tired of it by now.
Mm.
But to each their own.
I
Tell me
yeah,
why
and
it's good.
well, it's just been in my head like for the past few days since I've seen it.
Oh,
I will say like I listened to the full soundtrack and like some of that is like I wouldn't say it's the best overall soundtrack, but as far as like characters having like a distinct, memorable, good theme, like it's up there with like the Avengers theme and stuff like
okay.
that. Like
Sure.
I really liked that. I
Yeah.
can see where it could have gotten repetitive, but like Michael Giacchino, he's a good composer.
Michael Giacchino, which brings me
Hmm.
to my next point. Michael Giacchino,
Okay.
composer of another superhero family film that was based off of a Fantastic Four, The
Mhm.
Incredibles. Did I say producer? I said composer, right?
Composer.
Okay, good. So the original Incredibles sort of mimicked the seven, like the idea of Fantastic Four, right?
Hmm. Hmm.
All they did, like they had a stretchy person, a strong person, and a force field person.
Hmm.
I guess fast versus um,
They switched out, yeah,
fire. Yeah,
Dash.
they switched out a couple.
Yeah.
Um, with this, a family oriented
Hmm.
um, Avengers team, assembled team.
Also set in like the 60s, you know.
Set well I guess yeah, it was set in the '60s because of the show was, but this Fantastic Four was almost like they copied what the Incredibles did, but it's like an I'm my own grandpa thing. Like it made the Incredibles
Yeah.
more credible,
Oh, oh.
but like not in a good way. I mean, it felt kind of cheap. It's like an homage to something that was
Mm-hmm.
homage to you. Like
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I liked seeing the Underminer in live action.
Yeah, the Underminer,
The Mole
bro.
Man,
The Mole
Paul
Man.
Walter Hauser. He was funny.
The Underminer. You above ground people. You mind dimming the lights for me? Yeah, no, that was good. That was a really good character.
Mhm.
And I also liked how um Frozone showed up. Just kidding, he didn't. But um But yeah, it was like a 60s vibe, but I also liked The Incredibles 60s. Like, obviously, okay, The Incredibles is a better movie than this, right?
Yeah, I mean, I as a joke, I felt like I was going to ask you what was your favorite Fantastic Four movie, and
Oh,
then say like The Incredibles, because I feel like
okay.
that that still might be my favorite.
It's still my favorite Fantastic Four movie, The Incredibles. It is
um,
better than Incredibles 2. I'll give
mhm.
it that.
But I did really like this new Fantastic Four movie for
Yeah,
sure.
no, I did too. I think
Mhm.
even though I don't like the plot, I still think it's even the best Fantastic Four movie.
I think so too. Yeah.
And it's hard to say because the first one is really good in our
Mhm.
hearts, not on the screen.
But I just really loved also just the aesthetic of
I
it
really
being
did.
set in the 60s, this like futuristic Tomorrowland vibes of this earth that they're in. I
Yeah.
really liked it. I thought that was really cool.
And some critics really don't like it when people are like, I'm just here for the vibes.
Hmm.
But like, that's pretty much what I was going for. If they wrote it a little bit better, what I thought is they were setting this up for the next, they were just giving us a taste of Fantastic Four, what they're all about. And it just seemed like it didn't have to be amazing because it's just the introduction.
Hmm.
Like, people don't say the first Avenger of Captain America was the best one. I mean, maybe some people say that, but I think the
Oh yeah.
second one is better. So I'm looking forward to the next. I guess Avengers Doomsday will be there first, but
Hmm.
like the next
Yeah.
viewing of the Fantastic Four is going
I
to be really good.
Yeah, I think it'll hold up. I think that this one kind of has a little bit of the same issues as like the first one,
Hmm.
the '05 one, where like actually some of the criticism of it has been like there's not a whole lot of action here actually. There is
Yeah,
more like family drama kind of stuff in there as well, but it's kind of setting up the characters and that
yeah,
sort of thing. But I think it works. Okay, so here's my question for you though, since now that we've seen it. Are you more or less excited about Doomsday having seen this movie?
bro. I don't care about it.
Yeah.
I came into this movie like really excited about it when they first announced it. I was like, Fantastic Four, MCU finally happening. Am I
Hmm.
about to get back into the MCU? Like, am I about to
Hmm.
start caring?
Hmm.
Because I stopped caring at Endgame. Because I
Yeah.
famously on this podcast don't like Endgame. It just annoyed me. Um,
Because you don't like portals.
I don't like time travel. I don't like portals. I'm sick of this space stuff. Like,
Hmm.
that's what I'm also excited for the new Spider-Man movie because they say it's supposed to be more of a like neighborhood Spider-Man,
Hmm.
kind of
Yeah.
like what they did with the second one. Um, it's not really like a big Avengers level.
Yeah. Hmm.
Like, I love it's the reason like superheroes are exciting to me is that they're superhumans on Earth with other people that aren't very super. So
Yeah.
like the stakes are higher and lower at the same time. But like when you bring gods, like space gods and aliens into it, it all becomes like nonsense. Like
Hmm.
it's not Star Wars.
Yeah.
Like Galactus the Planet Eater. I
Yeah.
mean, it's
Yeah.
a comic book, so like obviously they're getting something from source material, but like I grew up with like just the regular neighborhood Spider-Man movie where like
Hmm.
the regular family goes into space, comes back down, solves crime, doesn't go back into space.
Hmm.
Um, and like we must save the world by sciencing the crap out of this,
Hmm.
and we should go to space while we're at it too. Like it's just the best part. It like it bends our reality that we know of in a way to where it's still reality to us. But
Hmm.
when they like bring in all the sci-fi stuff, I don't latch onto that because it's not as tangible. Like
Hmm.
when everything else in the room except one thing is realistic, then it's you got yourself a good movie for me.
Hmm.
I don't know, you might feel different, but um
No, I get that. I get that.
And that being said, like Guardians of the Galaxy has its place, but like when they mix everything up,
Hmm.
I just wasn't a fan.
Yeah.
And I'm sick of portals, bro. uh
Yeah. I think for me, part of it was like, I guess was it last year they announced the
yeah.
the Robert Downey Jr. last summer.
Yeah.
So I think at that point I was like, okay, let's see. I'm kind of curious what they're gonna do. But having seen like the last few movies that have come out, I, I've enjoyed them, but I
Mm-hmm.
still don't feel like I know where things are going or like what's even
Hmm.
going on with these Marvel movies. I haven't seen everything in Phase 4 and Phase 5, but I've seen most of it. And I just feel like I can't really tell you, like I don't even know who the Avengers are anymore.
It's the
Or like
Thunderbolts.
yeah, I guess so. I
No,
I like
that's what they said.
Thunderbolts. Yeah.
So it's
Well,
going to be the Thunderbolts, and they're going to find another portal because
mhm,
the Fantastic Four has to escape Galactus again. So they're going to
mhm,
move the Earth successfully this time. And then so they're going to be two Earths together. Prediction:
mhm,
two Earths in our solar system.
mhm,
And yeah, then they're gonna be in a new dimension with the 60s, and they're gonna get all new suits because the fan service is there. So now we can get like mech suits and stuff because
mhm.
now we're Avengers. But and then like after that gets old, then they're gonna bring the X-Men in.
Yeah. So I think they're gonna bring in the X-Men into these like upcoming ones, like the Legacy X-Men
What are those? I'm
into
not very
like
familiar with those.
the Legacy X-Men.
Yeah.
I'm just mean like the Fox movies. Like I'm talking Hugh
Oh.
Jackman,
Oh
Wolverine.
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I thought you meant like
No, no, yeah.
are they not rebooting those?
Well, here's what I've heard Kevin Feige talk about recently is I kind of think after these upcoming two big Avengers, Doomsday, Secret Wars, that's kind of going to be the end of like these multiverse saga.
Oh,
I do
good.
think I do think that it's going to get more grounded after that, and they're gonna he's even said like they're gonna recast the X-Men like younger.
Okay.
Um, he even made comments about like recasting legacy characters, people like like Tony Stark and like Chris Evans and that kind of thing. Like
Oh.
having those characters. I don't know how that works. I think there will be a pretty big reset, I think, after these upcoming ones.
Wait, why are they gonna
But
they're gonna reset the MCU?
well, not like reboot it, but I think there'll be like some kind of reset. Because I mean, not all these characters are gonna keep going,
I
you know.
know. Yeah.
I really don't know what that means. All to say, I think it will get more grounded after these, but I think these are going to be so overloaded with cameos. Like I, I want to like them, but I'm kind of starting to lean like I don't know how good this is going to
Yeah.
be.
Yeah.
But I mean, Fantastic Four, I really liked it. Thunderbolts, I really liked it. Captain America, I liked it more than most people did, but it was kind of mixed.
Right. Right.
So we'll just see how it goes, but.
Okay, so as of right now, we have the Fantastic Four going to merge with the Thunderbolts,
Mm-hmm.
and those are going to merge with the leftovers from Guardians of the Galaxy 3. If you remember that happening.
Yeah.
Um,
But there's still other random characters out there, like Thor's still hanging around, Ant-Man. um, I mean, yeah, Captain America and like Bucky, like there will be more. I mean, you saw the announcement, all the people that are coming back for Doomsday, right? Have you
no.
seen that?
I
Oh.
promise you, like, I have not been, like, focused on Marvel. I saw the picture
Oh,
of
okay.
Doctor Doom, uh, Robert Downey Jr., and I turned my computer off.
Oh, okay.
I said, I am done. That is the final straw. Maybe it'll
Well,
be good. Prove me wrong. I don't know. I'm just a hater
I hope
at this
so.
point.
I just kind of feel like it's kind of rushed, but
And
I
meanwhile,
think
like Superman just came out,
mm,
kind of cheesy, kind of weird. I still liked it though. Like I'm
Mm-hmm.
kind of excited to see that be rebooted and maybe actually have a competing
Mm-hmm.
franchise. Like maybe it's just time for Marvel to take a back seat, have a couple weird experimental years,
Yeah.
and then like they can't take a back seat because they're the biggest movie production like studio
Yeah.
of all time. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so I mean I like the Superman movie, so maybe I'll switch over,
Be a
switch over
DC
like
guy.
it's Verizon to AT&T. No, I don't think I can be. It's still gonna be weird. Like I didn't really like Lex Luthor in the Superman movie, but I really like the Superman
Mm-hmm.
Clark. He was really good, and
There was a lot. I had some like nitpicks here and there.
yeah,
But I saw it a second time. I actually liked it more the second time. So
okay,
some
good,
of the weird stuff was like I because I knew what to expect. I was like, okay,
right,
I like what they're. Ultimately, I liked like the heart of the movie, like the message of it, and I
right,
thought it was pretty good. So
yeah, okay. Well, we don't have time to be talking about
mhm.
Superman, but final thoughts on this movie. I feel like this movie summarized celebrity culture and how like sickening and nasty it is to me.
Mm,
Like I don't
yeah,
care. Like everybody cares about a celebrity. Everybody has their celebrity they follow, but
mhm.
like just no privacy. It's just so icky and like people are making bad decisions. I don't like it. Um, you can cut that out. I don't know if you want. It's not
No,
that good of a
it's,
quote, but
no. I feel like the new one. I mean, goes into that too a little bit.
mm-hmm.
I mean, I know we've wrapped up the conversation on that one, but I mean, just like the whole dilemma that they're faced with of like we have to give up our baby in order to save the world, and like
We're not
there's
gonna do
people
that.
that want them to do that,
Yeah,
you know.
it was weirdly like a pro life movie.
Hmm.
If we're going into politics, it was kind of like
Hmm.
a non. I don't know. This life has
Hmm.
value for sure.
Well, I guess we
One
should wrap it
last,
up here.
yep. One last note I've got about the new movie is I wish they used the stretchy power more. Like I feel like they didn't utilize Reed's
Yeah,
stretchiness as much as they utilized his brain. And I guess that's part of his like he's kind of the weakest member of the Fantastic Four,
yeah.
but he's um makes up for it with his brain. Because all
Hmm.
he can do is stretch.
Are we doing scores for the new one?
Sure. Let's go for it. If you want to cut this up into two separate episodes, I'm fine with that. Too many
Well,
episodes.
yeah, we'll
Okay.
see.
I gave it, or you go ahead and give what you gave it.
Well, I asked you the question of Letterbox, and then I don't know what I want to give it because
Bro.
there, I'm going between a 3.5 and a 4 on the new one.
Okay.
I really liked it, um, but there is a part of me that wonders like how I don't know. Will I continue to rewatch this one? But I liked the look of it. I liked the story. I liked the cast.
I think it's
Um,
rewatchable based on vibes.
yeah, um, yeah. I don't know. I gave Thunderbolts 4 stars, and I'm kind of feeling like a little bit less than Thunderbolts actually.
I think so. No, that's fine.
I
Thunderbolts was
I
great.
but I feel like 3.5 is too low. Like I need a 3.75. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to round it up and give it a 4 for the Fantastic Four.
Okay.
I was reminded of that by your favorite quote of this movie that's on your board in the back.
4. I was in a hurry. We were shooting soon, so I was like, all right, 4 works.
4.
Um, I'm a half star behind you. I think I really got pissed off at the portals, and that drove me to a 3.
Mhm.
But I'm giving it a 3.5 after a couple days after seeing it. So
Mhm.
I just don't think it's there, and I feel like it lowballed us and it's setting us up for a 4.5-star film. I kind of expect that to happen.
I hope so.
Why do
Hope so.
I still have hope in the MCU, and that's really sad because I shouldn't. But the cast is really good. Like each one of those gets, well, minus Pedro Pascal, I guess, but they get their own star at least.
No, they did a good job. I've actually been kind of surprised because of the box office. I mean, it's not bombing, but it's not doing like typical. Like the last few Marvel movies have not actually done like super great.
Yeah.
And I kind of expected this one specifically to do pretty well for people to be excited about it, but I don't think it's going to make as much money as like Superman.
I just don't think. Well, yeah, I guess. I just don't think people are as into the Fantastic Four as us, because we grew up with those movies, and they're pretty obscure movies. I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because a lot of our friends don't really remember watching that at all.
Yeah.
So, but whatever. We've wrapped up Fantastic Four. Well, there's always also Fantastic we could do. Say that again.
Fantastic.
Say that again.
What I was about to say?
Say that again.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. Doing.
It's just
Whiplash. Fantastic Four.
Oh. Fantastic.
The Justice Gang. Now that's a cool name.
Say that again. I love that that's become a meme. They're just editing it for like 2 minutes straight. Say this again.
Oh, man.
All right.
Well, yeah, time to wrap it up. Jeremy, thanks for another great episode.
Hey, thanks for making me a part of this. So if you want to follow us on Instagram, go ahead and do that on Instagram.com/Inside Quotes Cast. Inside Quotes Cast. We're there. And follow us. Leave us a review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. And yeah, our show art was done by Bryce Bridgman. And we love you guys. And thank you for being a staple.
It's clobbering time.
Say that again.